Hey guys, Crownjewel 602, and I'm coming to you guys today with the best of 2018. Okay, my 2019 resolution is to bring you more videos for me and for you, for both of us. I just feel better when I record. I kind of got away from it, and I'm doing a little more me in my life. This video is going to be really long. If anybody's wondering kind of what I'm wearing on my eyes, it's the Tarte's Pro Remix, and what else is this? Oh, the Tarte's Pro Blush and Glow palette. It's like super new. This is what it looks like. I might do a video on this product because it's kind of not what you think it's going to be, or at least not what I thought it was going to be. So I might actually put that up after this one. And then on my lips is the Melted Matte by Too Faced in Queen Bee. That's that. So this video is going to be kind of long. I am going to not apologize. I'm just going to say, gonna get your drink, your water, put the kids to bed, and sit for the video. So I'm gonna try to kind of go in order, but as far as my favorite hands down face wash, I think just brand wise is Mario Badescu. This one is the Botanical face wash. This one's new. I have absolutely been loving it. I pretty much love anything by Mario Badescu. My favorite hands down, this is like my third one of not this size, but just happened to be my travel one, is all I have left. And this one is the Enzyme Cleansing Gel. And there it is there. I absolutely love. There's another green one that is like, is it Enzyme or is it, I don't know. But there's another one that's this green color like this right here, and I absolutely love that one too. I don't know why I can't think of the name of it. As far as primers go, I'll do, as face primers, there are two. One I completely ran out of, and all I have for reference for you guys is a sample of a similar product. This is the Too Faced. This one is the matte one. I actually like the Too Faced RX primer. I used it like almost all year. It just was the bee's knees. This one is matte, and it says it's cooling. I don't feel like it's cooling. It's okay, but the Too Faced RX is where it's at. Look at how little is left of this primer. This is by The Ordinary. I think this thing is like, if I had to say, I would say it's like maybe like $5.99 or $6.99. But this is called their High Adherence Silicone Primer, and it's just a great everyday all around fantastic performing primer. It doesn't make me oily, it doesn't patch my makeup out or anything like that, and it's only like $5.98, and it's, I mean, it's a really good brand of skincare. I could do an Ordinary brand video because I have all of their products, but there's so many on YouTube. All you have to do is pretty much YouTube it. Oh, and as I had to include this one because anytime I'm going out taking pictures, gonna be gone all day, or just want to look good and don't want anything to happen to my makeup, this is by the Formula 10.0.6 brand that you guys see in Ulta, and this is the Shine Free. This is a Shine Free moisturizer, and when I tell you guys that when you put this moisturizer on your face, it just goes to any sort of, like, I mean, it just, you are not about to be sweating or melting or anything all day. Let's see, next thing I guess we could do is foundation. My two favorite foundations, this one was probably in my 2017 favorites. I might link that video down below just for reference because I can't remember, but this is the L'Oreal True Match. This is just a tried and true. I have a few high-end foundations, but I tend to like drugstore foundations, and if you guys follow me, you know I'm not a huge foundation wearer. It's just not, I just don't wear a lot of foundation. It's just who I am. So that's this one, which is like, I don't know, $6-7 at any drugstore or Walmart. And then this is the Black Opal True Color. This right here, when it says True Color, the foundation match is wonderful. It's like $10 or $12. I got mine off of Black Opal, and the color, the finish, the way it looks in pictures, is what I'm wearing on my face right now, is phenomenal. The only minus to this is that it transfers like a motherfucker. So like you need to set it with a powder and then obviously with the setting spray, and that will help. But just know, if you're gonna wipe your mouth or, you know, hug anybody on as far as the color, this is a transfer monster. And it sucks if you touch it. Like at work, I would touch my face and then touch my paperwork, and then I would leave like brown little fingerprints. So that's where that sucks. We'll go eyeshadow primer next. The eyeshadow primer that I absolutely used all year, as you guys could see, there's barely anything left, is the Milani eyeshadow primer. My favorite eyeshadow primer is the Urban Decay primer potion, but I tend to want to try a bunch of them. Like right now I'm not even using this one, I'm using something else, but this one is just a great everyday primer. It doesn't hold up to a 10 like the primer potion does, but this is only like $5 and it's great. I use it every day, as you guys can see. Look, there's hardly anything left. And then we'll do, oh, and then as far as like a potting primer or a base, eyeshadow base, that's the word I was looking for. This one right here is just, I mean, look at it. I've hit pan on it and I barely hit pan on anything. And this is the City Color eyeshadow primer. Oh, I got another one that I love too. In the color, nope, there is no color. So that's what it looks like. Look at that bad boy. This is the one I use when I do makeup on people, and I use it pretty much every day. Is the HD Pro Primer by LA Girl. You guys have seen this. It's a nice little stick. It's just a nice base that your eyeshadows can adhere to. And it's basically kind of like this, but in a stick form, which makes it easy to use every day. And this bad boy is only like $3.99, so can't beat that with a stick. Let's see, eyeshadow base. Then we'll do brows. My brows are microbladed, but they do fade at the tips, and if I want them to look banging and bold, I do fill them in with a pencil. I don't use powder. I've just never been a powder girl. I was gonna do this, but look, it's rubbed off, and this was probably my favorites last year. It's 99 cents. It's tried and true. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon in the Simmer Brown now. Meek Brown is just a little too dark for me, but the Simmer Brown is just perfect. I don't have to worry about it. It works every time, and as you guys can see, it gives it a nice natural, decent look. You know, I mean, like I said, they are microbladed, but I do fill in the tails a little bit to give it a bold look because it's kind of faded. We are going to go on next to, let's do brows, since I was just talking about brow gel. The two brow gels that I used all year is this Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel, which my wand might not look super clear because it's going to have product in it, but this will keep your brows nice all day. So if you have like already like a lot of hair on your brows and you just want to shape them and have them stay and not fall or flop or whatever, this will be great for you. If you need a little bit of, you know, fibers in your brows, this is the Essence Give Me Brow, or Gimme Brow. No, Essence Make Me Brow. I said Gimme Brow because it's like the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is only $2.99 though, and the Gimme Brow is like 25 bucks. But anyway, it's awesome. That's what I'm wearing in my brows right now, just to give them a little extra. I like to brush these middle ones up a whole bunch. I think that looks good. But yeah, those are two products. The Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, I usually get sent to me in an Ipsy box, so I don't know the price of that, but I would say it's probably like 17 bucks if I had to guess. Next thing, we'll do eyeliners. As far as liquid eyeliners, now my favorite liquid liner for the year I actually ran out of, but I have a similar product, and it's the NYX Epic Matte Ink Liner. Fantastic, fan-flippin-tastic. But every time I go in there, it's sold out, so I decided to pick up this one, which is the NYX That's the Point. And it's just a really teeny tiny one. Now this thing gives me the blues, guys. I actually am not in love with it, but it's a little teeny tiny one, but it leaks like a motherfucker. Like, it just fucking leaks. But it does, if you want like a nice thin point that's going to stay. I did use it today. It does work, but mine, I don't know if mine is messed up or what, but it leaks so bad it gets all over the place. Like, I can't even store it like this, or when I take the lid off, it's just shit everywhere. I have to store it flat. And that one's like $7.99, but the one that I like is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. It's always sold out unless like you go online. And then this one, which is I've got in place of the other one, and I actually really like it, is the 18-Hour Essence Super Last Eyeliner in black. And it has, if I could get it off here, it has like the little felt tip sort of thing, and so it looks like that. And you can sort of wipe it off so it's not as inky or whatever. The one gripe I have about this is that it does kind of finish with a shiny finish, and I don't like that. I like a matte liquid liner, so sometimes I'll go over it a little bit with a pencil or like a powder just to like, because it's kind of shiny, and I just think that looks, it's a look, it's just not my look. And then we'll go into mascara. Look, we don't need to do a whole big dance about the favorite mascara. It's the same one as last year. It's going to be the same one until something kicks it out. I got high-end ones right now that I'm trying, and I just don't love them as much as I love this. $5.99, and it's the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. The wand looks like this. I can't say enough things about it. There's a pink one, not as good. There's a purple one, not as good. Like one's volumizing, the other one's, I don't know. There's a few other colors like this. The green one, the lime green one. You're welcome. You're welcome. I won't change to nothing else. I mean, the one high-end mascara that I think works as good as that or better is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. But who wants to pay that when I could pay $3.99 or $5.99 or whatever it is for that one? As far as concealers go, hands down, my favorite concealer I used all year, it was probably the same favorite last year, is the Wet n Wild. This new Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, this is probably my 5th tube of this. This is a brand new one. I just busted it out like 3 days ago, and I got 2 on Deckyton. But there it is there. It's just a nice, everyday, great color match. It blends out beautifully, it sets beautifully, it doesn't crease. It's just fantastic, and for $4.99 you can't beat it. I usually can pick it up anywhere. This is, unfortunately, this is the darkest shade, and I don't like that about it, because when I get kind of really dark in the summer, this tends to be a highlighting mascara or highlighting concealer, which I don't appreciate. Oh, video's already 11 minutes. I told you I was going to be long. But anyway, $4.99. Thank me later. And this is just a AliExpress. So basically it's one of those mass-produced concealer wheels. I know because I bought like 5 of them for my kit from BH Cosmetics, and they look exactly the same. But the reason why I wanted to show this, because as you guys can see, these 2 colors, like I've hit pan on that one, are for carving out my brow bone. I used it today, and so I had to include it because I literally use it every time I carve out my brows, which isn't every day. Like, you know, sometimes I go to the office and I don't go super fleeky, but when I do, that's what I use. Face powder, you're like, what is that? What's the brand? Because it's rubbed off, and guess what? Broke. Okay, but it is the Black Radiance True Complexion Soft Focus Finishing Powder, and this is the darkest one they have, and it's in creamy bronze finish. But this is just a great creamy finish. It's awesome. I usually set my under eye with this on my work days with a beauty blender, and it's fantastic, and it's only like $4.99 wherever you can get Black Radiance, because you can't get it everywhere. As far as eyeliners, I have to say, I went to the beauty supply store and they had Nika K liners for 99 cents. I just picked up a few from my stash, but I have all colors because, I mean, come on, any eyeliner color I would want. I'm wearing this purple one today, and for 99 cents you can't beat it. Like, they're twist up, you don't have to sharpen them. They have great color payoff. Look at that. I mean, for 99 cents. So these Nika K liners are great. As far as black liners, I can't wear this one on the table of my eye because this next one, because I wear contacts. But look at these little guys. This is what I got left. These are the Urban Decay Perversion. These are the blackest of the blackest, most wonderful eyeliners you will find in your life. But if you're a contact lens wearer, putting it on the table of your eye is going to stick to your contacts, and then you're going to be irritated all day. So I don't suggest it. As far as lip products, I have a whole drawer of lip products. I'm not a super lippy junkie, but I will buy a bunch of lipsticks, especially if they're on sale. ColourPop is hands down my favorite. I do like the Ultra Matte formula. I'm just an Ultra Matte formula girl, although I have been getting into gloss. I like my glosses to be nude or clear. But ColourPop, and then NYX Liquid Suede. I have a bunch of these. This was a vault from last year. So all of these colors, especially that black alien color, like anytime I wear that, everybody's like, oh my god, girl, I'm so scared to wear black. How you wear black? That black is the bee's knees. So those 2 brands, product lines are definitely my lippy favorites. As far as blushes, you guys are going to be so bored with me. The Milani Mineral Blushes, I just can never go wrong with these. My 2 favorite colors are Sweet Rose and Sunset Beach. And there they are there. I actually, even though I haven't hit pan, I'm going to have to throw these out and buy more because they just aren't picking up color because they're just expired. And they better not be fucking discontinued when I try to go get them. As far as if you guys want to see something new that I just always reach for, it's the Juvia's Place Sahara and Sahara Volume 2 blushes. I really like the highlights from the Sahara 1. And I like all of the colors from the Sahara too. But these blush palettes get, I mean, look how dirty they are. Just mad love from me. And these are like I couldn't tell you the price of them, but they're on the Juvia's Place website, which has been having sales like crazy. As far as highlighters go, the highlighters from that Sahara palette, yes. And then this little tiny guy, which I got as a sample, and I haven't ran through it, but I would purchase the full size. And it's the Betty Luminizer by The Balm. And it's just the prettiest highlight color for women of color. It's just that nice gold, like I'm on the beach, I just came out of the ocean, I'm an African goddess. Like, I absolutely love that. Setting powders, besides that face powder, which is actually I use as a face powder as well, my two favorite setting powders of the year are the Derma Blend. This is just a great, like, translucent, wonderful, finely milled powder. It's so awesome. I got this sample, I still haven't ran through it, and I got the full size for my kit, and it works for any skin tone. And this one I love just for me, and it's got a little pinky sort of tone to it, but it comes off pretty translucent. And that's the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. I'm not gonna open these. You guys have seen setting powders, but these two work the best for me. I have the Laura Mercier one. I'm not super excited about it. What can I say? Bronzers or contour powders, this probably was my favorite last year. It's the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro. I mean, come on, how much love has this thing gotten? I just kind of love it for warming up the face. I have a couple of shades, that's why that one has tape on it, so I know, hey, that's my favorite. And then this is the Ulta Contour Kit. Look how, like I have beat this mother up. And as you guys can see, these two colors here are my colors. I'm wearing them to contour my face today. I absolutely love them. This thing was like $18.99 when it first came out. But yeah, and I actually love to travel with this because I feel like if it breaks, I'm not gonna be like super pissed because I have a bunch of contour shades, whatever. Favorite perfume. Bet you didn't think I was gonna have one. It's this Terry Mugler Alien, and I love it personally, but I love the reaction I get when I wear this. People love this. They're like, what the fuck is that smell you're wearing? And I know I love the smell of it, obviously, because I wear it, but I mostly love the reaction I get from people when I wear this because it's pretty fucking awesome. And then I'm gonna go lastly into eyeshadow palettes. This was the year of eyeshadow palettes. I'm not joking, you guys, I have 10 eyeshadow palettes on my vanity. I got those two yesterday. Like, I've been eyeshadow palette crazy. But if I had to think about the ones that I absolutely loved this year, anything Juvia's Place, I'm not even gonna lie. But these two are my ride or dies. These were my first purchases, and I always go to these when I want a little inspiration. This one is the Nubian 2, and this one is the Masquerade. I also like the Magic palette as well, but I thought, why pull all of these flipping palettes out? And then when I thought about it, crazily, I had to include this one. This is the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible Deluxe. And it's because I've wore this out. Look at it. My favorite highlight shade in life of anything that I own is this one, highlight on my brow bone. I'm wearing it today. This pink, I've got to show it to you. Oh my god. Whew. It's just love. Obviously the highlights, that one I dropped, I had to repress it, but I just absolutely love this one. This is a good traveling palette because you can get a lot of different things going on from this, and it's not that much. I think I probably paid $20 for it. And lastly, anything Mario Badescu, and it's not even marketed as a setting spray, it's just a facial spray. I hear that Morphe Continuous Spray is really good. I am going to try it. But this and the Rose Water one just refreshes my face. Like this winter, this has just been the business. In the summer, it just refreshes my face. So, oh, let me show you. My camera's washing it out, but that's it. This one is the Green Tea and Cucumber. There's also a Rose Water one. So, what are we going on? 19 minutes. There we are. I hope you sit down for all 19 minutes. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm back, bitches. I'm back. So that's my best of 2018. My next video will probably be a product review and information video on that Tarteist Pro Blush and Glow palette. Yeah, so until next time, guys, stay beautiful. Peace, YouTube.